And that's a bug. That's a problem. Okay, here we go. Oh, see it doesn't always get over into the left. Okay, go. You're clear. Go. Here's an emergency truck. Okay, let's see. Stay away from them. Hey guys, good morning. I have an hour-and-a-half drive all the way up to Milwaukee today. We're going to test it out on the highway. We're going to see how well autopilot takes me all the way up there. I'm going to try to go for no interventions. I'm not going to be recording for the entire time, but the goal is to maintain a score of 99 all the way up until Friday so that I can be let into the full self-driving beta program. So we're turning left here, and then we're going to take the exit onto the highway. And we're going to let it do everything. As soon as I get on the on-ramp, we're going to let it take over. All right, so this is manual mode right now. I'm not using autopilot. Again, it cannot take turns on side streets right now. So I'm going to go ahead and turn it on. Now I have to get all the way over in the right lane. So you're going to see this truck here on my right. It's not going to be able to go. Now I'm going to tell it to go right. It's going to look for an opening, and there it goes. Okay, so everything's fine here on the side streets for changing lanes as long as you tell it to change lanes. Now here it's stopping at the light, so I need to purposefully tell it to move forward through that light. The second time it follows someone through, it will follow them through, so you don't have to touch on the accelerator or interact at all. So now, see it now goes through just fine. Now I'm going to get over in the right lane. Now it's going to see that car there, so it's not going to go yet. All right, so there we go. Okay. All right, we are in the far right lane. And it was trying to stop again at that light because there was nobody in front of us. So we're going to push it forward.
In 1,000 feet, turn right to take the Interstate 90 east.
All right, so here we come. I'm going to push it forward this intersection here. So whenever it dings at a light coming up, you do need to press on the accelerator or... Okay, so here I'm going to take over. So I just manually released because it cannot do this yet. I'm going to get... As soon as I start on the highway, it will merge, but it can't actually take this turn. Anything with turns. All right, I'm going to step on it. Yeah. All right. Flying. All right, so now I'm going to go ahead and put it on, and okay, now it should merge and do everything for me. So here I'm going to bump it up to 78, and it should recognize some of this traffic up here. It's going awfully fast. I'm going to slow it down here. See, now it's in the wrong lane.
Keep left to stay on Interstate 90 east.
Oh, whoa! See, now look at that. It just realized, oh, I need to get over. So it slammed on the brakes and ever so gracefully snuck in on the left. And that was quite a slam on the brakes, by the way. It's not as noticeable in the video, but my lunch just about ended up on the floor there. So now it's trying to turn left, but there's cars, so it's not able to do it. Now there's an opening here. There we go. Oh, see it doesn't always get over into the left. All right, come on. It's trying, but it needs enough space. Okay, so it gave up. So there are situations where it will just flat out give up. So I need to get to the left to stay on I-90 East. So let's see. See what it does here. All right, go. You can do it, come on. See, now there was a perfectly wide open spot in the back, but it just simply did not take it. Go. Okay, go. You're clear. Go. Too timid. Okay, now that car's giving me a spot. Okay, there we go. All right, so I'm gonna accelerate through this a little bit. Just get through this spot. Bump up the accelerator. Bump up the speed. All right, so here we go. Now I'm in my comfort zone. The car is in the lane it needs to be in, and we are moving forward. All right, so now here it's changing lanes again. So there's a car behind me, and it's a spot I can actually go into. Okay, so there we go. Good. So it notices it's 75 is the maximum limit, and I'm going 70 right now. So it has a little bit to go. So it might actually try to pass this guy. We'll see. Depends on how fast the person is in front of you that's going. I do have my settings on Mad Max. So if I zoom into the autopilot settings here, I have it enabled at the start of every trip. I have speed-based lane changes turned to Mad Max. I have exit passing lane turned on. I have require lane change confirmation turned off. And I have lane change notification off. We've got about 15 miles left on the trip, actually 22 miles, 15 miles until we change to I-43 North. So far, no interventions. I have not had to take over. The car has been driving itself on the highway here quite well, I will say. I have not disagreed with the system except for once, but we're going to see if we can make it all the way. We've got, again, 21 miles left on our trip here. Okay, so I see the sign, exit 72A, which is 10th Street, so we are in the right lane. Now it will turn the blinker on here. Oh, no blinker, okay. There we go, so navigate on autopilot just ended. And you can notice that because now there's two blue lines instead of a solid line in the middle. So now I'm taking over. So it's manual from here. Do have to turn left here. Slowing down. All right. So we are almost at our final destination here. No interventions, no disengagements. We were pretty steady, stable the whole ride up on the highway there. All right, so we are downtown Milwaukee. We're going to go ahead and have the car take us back onto the highway, see how well it does on the side streets, and then it will use Navigate on Autopilot for the rest of the drive. So here we go. Okay, so autopilot is engaged, and here it's stopping at this light. And then as soon as it turns green, I will push down on the right drive stalk to proceed forward. And that's how you can go forward. The other method is you can simply press on the accelerator, and it will also go forward. So I just stepped on the accelerator to push it through that one. So now at this point, 50-50 chance that it will get pulled through this intersection by this Nissan in front of me. Otherwise it will just stop at this light. So let's see what happens here. Okay, so it pulled us through. So I'm going to disengage, and I'm going to turn right here. All right. Great. And then we'll go right up here. So I'll turn it back on. First chance I get here. All right, there we go. Back on.
500 feet, turn left onto South 5th Street, then take the
Okay, so there was a bing, so it's going to stop. So I'm pushing it through the light by pushing down once. Now we're going through. Now, oh, that car almost came in my way. Okay, so now again we're going to have to take over here to turn left. And it is a blinking yellow, so we can go ahead and turn. Great. And then here's our entrance. So as soon as I can, okay, perfect. So now it's on. And Navigator and Autopilot's going to take over, so it's going to merge and do everything for me from here. So it's saying 60 miles an hour is where it's locking it in. It got in the left lane all on its own. That was good, because I had to make a quick turn there, a quick decision there. It's great, so we're on path here to get onto the highway. Okay, so it just slowed down slightly. I'm not sure what that was all about. And here there is a traffic light, but it goes right through it, so it sees it. Now it's going to the right. That was strange. So there it kind of swerved to the right and then back into the left. Here's an emergency truck. Okay, let's see. Stay away from them. That was really, really crazy. It actually went toward that driver. That was really weird. Okay, so now it's going to turn left. So a lot of it has to do with trust and being willing to trust it. And if you have enough experience, you know more or less what's going to happen. But this is why Tesla is looking for safe drivers. They need people that are willing to kind of push it to the limit, but at the same time be ready to take over, alert. And this is where a lot of caution needs to be taken. If Tesla rushes this through, there's going to be bad media all over the place. So I think there's an NDA. I'm looking forward to receiving that on Friday that I'm going to have to sign. And that will give a lot more details on what I can and cannot do. I'm imagining Tesla is allowing everybody to post whatever they want about their experience. However, I could be mistaken. So I'll try to give you the full story and provide all the disclosures to you in that video. Hopefully, if it comes. Challenge on. Let's see if I can do it here. Maintain a score of 99. All right, so the car is set at 60. I'm going to bump it up to, let's say, 73. And we're going to let the car do its thing. All right, I think it's here in Racine area where this issue occurs. So I'm at 75 miles per hour maximum speed setting, going 75, and then right in this area is where it flips out and suddenly slows down. So you're going to see it here. This is what they call phantom braking on the highway. And it doesn't happen that often, but it seems to happen regularly in the same spot for a lot of users. And some people will say, oh, well, they have artificial intelligence, and it's here. See here, it went down to 40, and now it went back up to 65, and now up to 75. So it dropped down to 40, and that's a bug. That's a problem. Okay, now I can report it. I'm going to hold down this button here, and it'll say, thank you for your feedback. If service is required, schedule it in the mobile app. That submits feedback. I have been submitting the same feedback in the same spot for the past year and a half, and nothing has changed. It's the same as it's been for the past year and a half. So that's what blows my mind. People say Tesla cars are so smart. Well, I'm going to tell you right now that if they have the ability to learn, they are not implementing it today. They're not. It happens on an instantaneous basis. If something pops up, it will react. It's a very reactive technology. It does not use the data points around it to make predictions. Not today, at least. So I have not seen evidence of that. All right, so that's where I'm going to leave everybody. We're going to check the safety score and see how we did today. All right, drum roll, please. speeds, and 99 daily details. 100, look at that, over 196 miles I maintained a score of 100.